The box arrives on your doorstep and your heart actually does a little skip because you think you're about to unlock a literal superpower. You saw the video online. You saw the sleek graphics showing lenses shifting and morphing in real time to give you perfect focus at any distance. It looked like something straight out of a laboratory from 30 years in the future, but then you tear open the cardboard and reality hits you. Like a bucket of cold water. What you are holding is not a piece of revolutionary optics. It is just a pair of glasses, not even high-end ones. We are talking about the kind of frames you might find in a bin at a local pharmacy, but with a much higher price tag attached to them. This is the reality of the Vision Sync glasses craze. It is not exactly a heist where someone steals your money and vanishes into the night. Your package actually shows up. The problem is the massive chasm between what the marketing promised and what is currently sitting on your nose. The ads make it seem like these things are packed with sensors and liquid crystal tech that adapts to your environment. In reality, you're just looking at basic progressive lenses. If you have ever used bifocals or standard multifocals, you already know the deal. There is no magic syncing happening here. There are no tiny computers calculating your focal length. It is just different zones of magnification etched into the plastic. The frustration people are feeling right now is completely valid because the sales tactics are doing all the heavy lifting. They use words like advanced and adaptive to make a century-old technology sound like a Silicon Valley breakthrough. It is a classic bait and switch of expectations. You expect a vision upgrade that changes your life, but you get a tool that barely does what a cheap pair of readers would do. The website looks professional enough. It does not give off those immediate red flags of a fly-by-night operation. That is actually what makes it so much more frustrating for the average buyer. You feel like you did your research. You watch the clips. You read the flashy headlines. Yet you still ended up with a product that feels like a toy compared to the hype. We live in an era where digital filters can make anything look like high technology. A clever editor can take a simple piece of plastic and make it look like a wearable supercomputer. These companies are banking on our desire for a quick fix for our eyes. They want us to believe that the next big leap in human evolution is just one click and $40 away. It is a gray area of commerce that thrives on half-truths. They are not lying about the glasses helping you see better, because technically any corrective lens does that. They are lying by omission. They're letting your brain fill in the gaps with sci-fi dreams while they ship out mass-produced frames from a warehouse. If you are sitting there with a pair in your cart, take a breath. Ask yourself if you are buying a solution or if you are buying into a very well-funded fairy tale. Real medical technology that actually adjusts in real time costs thousands of dollars and requires a prescription from an actual doctor. It does not come from a sponsored post that popped up while you were looking at pictures of someone's lunch. The truth is usually a lot more boring than the ad. It is just plastic and a very clever marketing team. They have mastered the art of the hype cycle. They know exactly which buzzwords trigger that sense of wonder. But wonder does not fix your eyesight. Only proper optics can do that. Don't let the glossy finish fool you into thinking you are getting a bargain on the future. You are just getting an overpriced version of the present.